4, 3, 2, 1. 40% of all privately held U.S. firms are owned or controlled by women. This represents 10.4 million firms. Between 1997 and 2007, privately held businesses owned by women grew at 3 times the rate of all American privately held firms. Women's companies are creating jobs and growing profits at twice the rate of all firms. And in America, 420 new women-owned businesses are formed every day. Thank you for taking the time to hear these staggering statistics. I'll be discussing Margaret Hefferan's book entitled Women on Top: How Women Entrepreneurs Are Rewriting the Rules of Business Success. Using what I consider to be her strongest 3 points from the text, I'll review Heffernan's examples given to help explain the specifics on how women are changing the workplace, corporately and otherwise, and how women are built for the new kind of business landscape, jobs that require leaders who are authentic, integrated, and very real. What it comes down to, as Heffernan is correct in saying, that the growth and success of women is one of the most profound changes taking place in the business world. Let me begin by saying why I consider this book to be successful, and would recommend it to all of the students in our ARBUS 300 class. I like it because it uses statistics to provide concrete proof of the changes that the authors documented, but it provides the stories of women entrepreneurs who add a pinch of character for the picture. And they remind the reader how real these examples are to life. With privately held businesses owned by women growing, as I said, 3 times the rate of all American firms over the past decade, Heffernan thinks that it's time to toss out the old school male qualities of aggression, single-mindedness, and hard-edged analysis. And I agree. Most of the content of the text aligns with that of our Beyond Feelings textbook, where it addresses steps to take and areas of thought to consider in order to make the best decision in a given situation. Chapters 1 to 7 focus on critical thinking in terms of truth, opinion, and evidence, which requires everyone, including executives, to take a step back and evaluate the situation before proceeding. In Women on Top, Heffernan uses the example of Carol Vallone, the CEO of Universal Learning Technologies, and many other successful women who made tough decisions through critical thinking. Another aspect of the textbook that's amplified in Women on Top is Chapter 19 on persuading others. As a female leader, women are strong in hearing out perspectives and encouraging ownership among employees. Women believe in culture, and furthermore, they act on it. They put time, attention, and money into developing sustainable cultures that enhance the lives of their employees, thinking of their companies as living organisms. Another method that women really rise to the occasion is that of collaboration. Although sometimes women are seen as not dominant enough and not used to pushing themselves in front of a crowd, working together in a company bestows power on the employees, which is something that females excel at. What's important to note is that in the past, industrial age organizations, they were formal hierarchies that assigned specific roles to employees. The focus on roles put all power in the hands of the managers or the elite, who governed employees by planning, organizing, and controlling their work. This is essentially what made management a top-down, restricting function, and as Heffernan states, male in character. Females excel in this area because they offer opportunities for people to take ownership of their own work, which empowers them. In conclusion, as long as women continue to work in traditional companies that were built by men for men, much of their energy will go into fitting into the cultures instead of breaking out of the management shape and using their own structure. It's a big drain on resources if they're not properly fitted in a workplace. But once a woman runs her own company, that drain, according to Women on Top, evaporates. Women are changing the business landscape, and their love of company culture, collaboration, and time spent critically thinking will be what determines a new norm for women in the workplace. Thank you.